everybody, welcome back to the Scentitar Fragrance channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is another fantastic summer day. The high heat is definitely here to stay. Let's talk about some fantastic fragrances. Before we do, if you're new to my channel, I review fragrances, colognes, perfumes, and all things scent related. So thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a subscriber, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's talk about some fantastic fragrances. So again, this is a three-way fragrance battle of the best, some of the best summer fragrances that are out there. We got to talk about them. These fragrances definitely are similar, and we got to choose one of the best. So before I do this battle, I did want to give some quick honorable mentions. There is Insurrection Pure. Now this fragrance is much more light. It's definitely a very good affordable fragrance. I don't have it here today because it doesn't stand up to the performance of the others. And it's you could reach for these and pay a little bit more and I think get a little bit of a better quality product. But if you're looking for something for the office, something that definitely is inoffensive and something that's definitely easy to wear and a very good, it can get you plenty of compliments as well. Insurrection Pure is great. Another one is Club de Nuit Intense. Now this is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular, Aventis clone. It is fantastic, no doubt about it. I'm not disputing it. I'm simply saying that it's a little bit more dense, it's a little bit more smoky, so it's not as good in the high summer heat. Definitely respect the fragrance. It's very good for the spring and the fall. It can work in summer nights, but here for the hot summer days, for a summer fragrance, we got to talk about some of these other fragrances. So let's jump into these. Let's talk about them, and we definitely got to give them some great attention. So the first one is none other than Pineapple Vintage Intense by the House of Parfums Vintage. I am not sponsored by them. I am not paid by them. They did not send this bottle to me for free. I think that this fragrance, sincerely, is one of the best, if not the best, pineapple fragrance you can get your hands on the market today. I think that this fragrance is very light, has this kind of sheer quality, but it performs very well. The projection is solid for how light and transparent this quality is. For 7 hours of longevity or so, and for the projection you get, it actually has great performance. So overall, it's a solid performing fragrance. It gets you compliments galore. It doesn't have the oak moss. It doesn't have really much of any of the smoke of the original Aventis. But what it does have is just that fruity, likable, transparent character, kind of like the dry down of Aventis. And it also has this semi-dry, a little bit of a patchouli vibe to it. So overall, it's unisex. This can be a couple's fragrance if you'd like to share. It definitely gets me amazing compliments. For about a third of the price of Aventis, you're getting a really good bang for your buck. And it performs just as well as probably the modern versions of Aventis. And this performs much better than Aventis Cologne, the new kid on the block. So I definitely recommend this fragrance. 100% honesty here. I definitely think this fragrance needs to be on people's radars. Test it out, try it out. Let me know what you think. I hope this hasn't been reformulated. One of my fans or viewers in the comments section let me know that this fragrance didn't smell very natural to them. So no doubt about it that Aventis is really high quality. This doesn't smell as natural. In the air, you're going to get amazing attention. So let's talk about Aventis. The original, some say the king. There's no dispute that this fragrance has rocked the fragrance community and the fragrance world. This fragrance is a beautiful pineapple fragrance. I don't need to say much about it. You probably know about it. I will say that the batches before 2016 performed better and did tend a lot of the time to be a little bit more smoky. So the newer versions, the 2017, the 2018, and the 2019, don't seem to perform as well. They're more fruity and they're more transparent. So if you're looking for a summer Aventis, you might want to look at late 2016 or just 2016 and see what you think about the performance. Let me know if you think that there's a difference. But overall, there's no doubt about it that this is a masculine, fruity fragrance. It performs. It does the job. It gets noticed in a really positive way. I do feel like if you're a younger guy that this does tend to be a little bit more on the rugged or the masculine side. I don't think a lot of people say that, but Aventis, if you're a younger man, this is probably going to smell very classy, and you're only going to want to wear this and really dressed up in a fancy situation, if you want to wear it at all. So definitely for a more mature man, maybe 25 plus, Aventis is still a very good fragrance, no doubt about it. But what hurts it so much is the price, and there has been batch formulations, and they did increase the price because they kept about the same price and made a smaller bottle size. So Creed does have some controversy. There's a lot of fans, and it's a beloved fragrance for a good reason. Some people believe with sticking to the original to give them the credit. Now, no disputing that might be a good way to go. But Creed Aventus, a great fragrance, will do very good for the summer. It started it all, so there's no doubt about it that this has to be a part of the fragrance battle. So the last one we got to talk about overall is L'Aventure. I like to say L'Aventure for some odd reason. But this one is by the House of Al Haramain. This is a clone. Pineapple Vintage Intense might be a little bit more of an interpretation, but this is trying to mimic Creed Aventus and in the best way possible, or the closest way possible. So what you're getting here is kind of a fruity batch of Aventus for a tenth of the price. This fragrance not only smells very close to Aventus, it performs close to Aventus. I do, with this fragrance, get a 6 to 7 hours. It doesn't project as well as Pineapple Vintage Intense, but this fragrance does have a little bit more of a density to it. It's a little bit more sensual. Compared to Creed Aventus, this fragrance performs very similarly, especially to the modern versions of Aventus. So, for a tenth of the price, you're getting something that smells very similar. Of course, Creed Aventus is going to have better quality in the air. To the average person, they're not going to be able to tell much of a difference. To the average person who's never smelled Creed Aventus or this one, L'Aventure, they would probably think they're very similar, and they'd be shocked that there's such a price difference. So give this one a try. If you're trying to rock on a budget, or if you just wear a lot of Aventus, if you rock it all the time, if it's a signature scent, maybe if you want something more casual to just go to the beach, go to a picnic, go shopping, and you don't want to wear your luxurious and expensive Creed Aventus, maybe you want to reach for the fragrance like this, L'Aventure. I definitely recommend it for a man. I think it's one of the best fragrances. Again, not Insurrection, Club de Nuit Intense might be more masculine. It might be a little darker. This one is better for the high heat. It's a little bit more versatile. The other one, Club de Nuit, projects a little bit more and definitely might last a little longer. But this one is a very solid, versatile pineapple fragrance. It has just about everything going on, and I really do enjoy the DNA of this fragrance. So what do we have to say in closing thoughts? Which one would I pick? I think that it's really up to you. But for the money, for about 30 bucks or so at discounters, L'Aventure, no doubt about it, is a fantastic fragrance. If you're looking for easy breezy, anywhere, anytime, that Insurrection Pure 2 is a fantastic option. If you're looking for something more masculine, rugged, and dark, Club de Nuit Intense. If you're looking for the King, the original, probably the best fruity pineapple of the bunch, but don't mind paying a lot more money, a lot more coin, shoveling out those shekels. This fragrance is no doubt about it going to be a beast for you. Again, there's controversy, good and bad, for Aventus, and but this one still is going to stand the test of time. It still has huge popularity and is rocking the fragrance game. So, final thoughts. I probably, with my personality and what I'm looking for, I would go with Pineapple Vintage Intense. This fragrance not only is more versatile than just about any of the clones or interpretations, it performs probably the best of them all. It gets me, again, the most compliments, the most positive attention, and I like a fragrance that can be so versatile for every situation, anytime, anywhere. I really do appreciate that in a fragrance. This fragrance, no doubt about it, is gonna, be a joy to wear. Every time I wear this, it is a joy to wear. It is an uplifting fragrance. It's a feel-good fragrance, and I think that the King Aventus is a little bit more on the masculine and rugged side of things. So if you're more of a younger man, this one is definitely a better one to reach for. If you're, looking to just appeal to anybody, be around a crowd, and you're not trying to assert yourself, you're not trying to be dominant, you're not dressed up, I think that this fragrance is a better option. But again, there are fragrances for every personality and every person. Overall, I'm glad that there is so much variety in the fragrance community, in the fragrance world. I'm grateful that we have so much variety and that we have so many options available to us. Let me know in the description, in the comment section below, which one you enjoy the best. Which fragrance you love, which one do you wear, which one do you enjoy? Because there are so many out there. There are so many great fragrances for every situation, for different persons, different personalities. Let me know what you're going to be rocking. So this has been the Scentitar Fragrance Channel, doing a fragrance battle, talking about the little nuances, doing a head-to-head comparison of some of the best fragrances out there. So let me know, again, what you'll be rocking this summer. Which one is your choice? Do you even like the Aventis DNA? Do you care about pineapple fruity fragrances as a guy at all? I would love to know. So this has been my review, or my fragrance battle of the day. Let me know what y'all thinking, what y'all doing. Of course, enjoy your life. Have a fantastic day. Make the best of everything. And I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to wear what you love. And peace.